This episode of Tonight in San Diego is brought to you by Fuller Lighting Designs, FM 94.9, The Belly Up Tavern, and Guitar Center.
Broadcasting from the Horton Grand Theater in America's finest city, this is Tonight in San Diego. This week guests, Brandon Stone, Danyelle. Tonight's musical guest, Charlie Ray. Featuring DJ Keeling, I'm Don Dino Spazzini, and here's your host, Jeff Kraft. Welcome to Tonight in San Diego. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I didn't deserve that, but you guys keep it going. Keep it going. Welcome to Tonight in San Diego. I'm your host, Jeff Kraft. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Teelan right here. Very lovely DJ Teelan, and someone who is just as lovely. Oh, well, almost. She's pretty lovely. Don Dino Spazzini over here. Special co-host tonight.
Hey, Jefe. How's it going?
How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Now, for those of you that don't know who Dino is, he is a local comedian, does a lot of improv all over San Diego, and he's also one of the writers here on Tonight in San Diego. So we're very excited to have him here. Dino.
Gracias.
Gracias. You're not from here, right?
No, not at all.
When I first met you, you're in Switzerland. Is that right? Is that
Paraguay.
Yeah, Paraguay. Paraguay. Is it Paraguay or
Far
Paraguay?
away. Paraguay, far away.
Far away. So now you know Spanish.
Sí.
Okay. So what I was thinking here tonight is, I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't speak any Spanish. My accent, I'm not sure if you can tell that. I don't speak any Spanish.
Ay, qué malo.
Not sure what he just said. But what I was wondering is if you can translate for me, because we have a lot of Spanish speakers out there, a lot of Spanish viewers out there. I was wondering if maybe you can translate what I say here tonight.
Sure.
Okay?
Let's give it a try.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
All right.
I like this. I like this.
Esto es divertido, jefe.
All right. Look at that. It's good. Okay. It's working. It's working. So let's go ahead and...
Sí, jefe, qué simplón. Simplón.
What is simplón? What does simplón mean?
It means that you're the host with the mostest.
Well, I'm very proud to be the simplón of the show. Simplón. I like being simplón. It sounds good. It sounds good. Well, I just got back from working hard in Las Vegas, if that's possible. Working hard in Las Vegas.
Claro, trabajando en la convención de spray de bronceados. Y por eso es que es naranja.
Yeah, working hard in Las Vegas. Yeah, and our regular co-host, Jesse is actually, he's on an important business trip right now. He had to fly out, so he couldn't be here tonight.
Todos sabemos que Jesse está en Tijuana, inundado con mujeres de la noche.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, he is. He's working hard. He's working hard. He had to go on a business trip. But we have DJ Teelan here tonight.
DJ Pinchadiscos Teelan realmente es una buena persona.
Yes. DJ Teelan is here. We also have for the KUSI, Brandon Stone is here tonight.
Nuestro invitado esta noche es Brandon Stone de KUSI.
You really hit that.
Woo!
Okay, we got that. All right, we've also got the Olympic hopeful 2016 boxer, female boxer, Danyelle Wolf, right here on the stage here tonight.
No puedo esperar que Danyelle Lobo le dé una paliza a jefe.
Yeah, she is absolutely incredible. You guys are going to love her. I really appreciate you translating this. This is really great.
De nada.
And we've got a fantastic musical guest tonight. She's a street sensation. Over 600,000 views on YouTube. She's opened up for Sheryl Crow, Pat Benatar, Hart. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Ray is right here tonight. It's going to be exciting. We'll be right back with headlines. Headlines. We got some good good headlines, actually. Some good headlines. Well, the most expensive home in La Jolla is now on the market. That's right. Dino, start scheduling your viewing for this $27.9 million mansion. It has incredible views of the beaches, the city lights, and the breathtaking white privilege. Who wrote that? Did you write that?
I didn't write it. I did not write it. No, I swear.
Well, this past week, SeaWorld has appointed a new president. SeaWorld's been in the news a lot over the last few years. A new president is in town. In order to get acquainted with the company of his plans, he plans to work out of a 4-by-4-foot office space with no sunlight. That's right. Oh, it's so tight. This house tight. It's tight. Just same with the dolphins say all the time. You know, I heard some upsetting news recently.
Oh no, what is it?
I think you went over the top on that one.
Oh no, really? I'll take it down a notch.
Our friends from up north, Canada, closing all the strip clubs.
The humanity, Jeff.
All the strip clubs.
The humanity.
Here's $1. Here's $1, Dino. All the strip clubs are closing. Apparently, it's not as sexy when you're watching a dancer take off her ski cap, her snow pants, her long underwear, and a second layer of long underwear. It's not sexy.
And they haven't even hit the surface yet.
Yeah. Must be a really thick bra. 13-year-old was found guilty for starting the Cocos fire last year. You guys hear about this? She's been in the news a lot. Apparently, her excuse was, I just wanted to see what happened. Just wanted to see what would happen. Kind of crazy. Sure, it's okay when a 13-year-old girl uses it as an excuse, but what happens, Dino? What happens when an adult tries to use that excuse? Which brings us to a segment called, I Just Wanted to See What Would Happen.
I just wanted to see what would happen.
Lovely DJ Teeling. All right, this is what we got. I just want to see what would happen. I just want to see what would happen, said Justin Bieber when he asked Comedy Central for a roasting. You guys see that last night? Pretty incredible.
I just wanted to see what would happen when I put Harvard to win March Madness.
How's that working out for you?
Not very well.
Yeah.
I'm still fingers crossed, but I don't think it's going to work out.
Harvard.
Yeah.
Oh, Harvard. Just want to see what would happen, said ex-mayor Bob Filner after groping charges. I just want to see what would happen. What would happen if I do that? What would happen?
I just wanted to see what would happen, said the guy that thought it was a good idea to put the Chargers fans and the Raiders fans in the same building.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Just want to see what would happen, said the producers when they chose Don Dino to co-host here tonight.
¿Qué? Huh?
Hey, I don't write this. I just read it.
I didn't write that one either.
I didn't write it. And then it's been tonight in San Diego. I just wanted to see what would happen.
I just wanted to see what would happen.
Last week in North Carolina, a man robbed a bank dressed as Darth Vader. Okay, I'll stop there. Witnesses say he told the teller to put the money in the Jar Jar. That's a man, Jar Jar Binks. You remember Jar Jar Binks?
Luke, I am your bank robber.
It's not a Luke, it's a Jar Jar Binks. It's a me, Jar Jar Binks. That's what I got. Mr. T, we'll stop there. Mr. T landed a new home improvement show called I Pity the Tool. I Pity the Tool. That's right. Each episode stars Mr. T, shows up in a van, blows up your home, and then, well, it becomes a do-it-yourself project. And that's this week's headline. guest shows. Tonight we are going to be introducing you to Danyelle Wolf. She's going to be right here. Boxer. And we're going to see the singing sensation Charlie Ray live right here on the Guitar Center stage. But coming up next, Brandon Stone from KUSI. Stay where you are. In the studio audience, you get all kinds of great stuff. You get stuff from Belly Up. You get stuff from all kinds of great sponsors throughout San Diego. We are going to be giving away two tickets to Andrew McMahon, who is going to be at the Belly Up on April 8th, also performing twice. And of course, we got 2 weekends at Coachella. So again, all you got to do is tonightInSanDiego.com, and you can win tickets just like this. And you can also meet some fantastic guests coming up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, from KUSI, KUSI, sports anchor Brandon Stone. You sit. Oh man, sports in San Diego has just it's upside down. This
That's
year.
the best way to put it, absolutely.
It is. It's upside down this year. Well, let's talk about you. I mean, you came into San Diego because you went to San Diego State.
That's right.
San Diego State.
It was actually a dream of mine since 8th grade. I remember I was in the car with my dad. I said, Dad, I got to tell you something. And he's like, what? Because, it's like 7 in the morning. He just wants to get to work. He's like, what do you want? And I said, Dad, I planned out my future. He said, what do you want to do? I said, listen, I'm going to graduate high school. I'm going to go to San Diego State. I'm going to major in journalism, and I'm going to work in sports in San Diego. And I was able to accomplish that by the age of 23.
Adam, that's good. Working with KUSI, it's got to be pretty awesome. You guys have created a monster with the PPR, the Prep Pigskin Report. But I mean, you do the All Star. I mean, it's
the All Sports Report.
It's
yes.
the All Sports Report is amazing. You guys have really created a monster here in San Diego, and you're one of the headliners.
Well, the first things I'll say is you talk about the Prep Pigskin Report, the #1 high school
PPR.
football show.
PPR.
Yes, the PPR, the #1
PPR.
high school football show in this county. As my boss, Paul Rudy, one of my mentors, an amazing man, once said, if I'd known the show was going to be so popular, I wouldn't have made the name so hard to pronounce.
Yeah, I tried that in rehearsal, Prep Pipskin Report. I kept it Pipskin.
We all call it the PPR for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's been an incredible experience. And one of the things I love about it is it's about kids, it's about families, it's about our community, and it's about bringing these different pockets of San Diego, these different islands together. And that's what I've always appreciated about it. And that's what we're also able to do with the All Sports Report that airs every night at 10:45 on our station. We're doing
nice
basketball, soccer,
it's not
everything.
his first time. It's 10:45 nightly KUSI.
And we're just bringing the community together and showing them that, hey, this isn't about, throwing slings and arrows at each other. This is about coming together in the name of sport, and it's a nice palate cleanser after you hear some bad news in the world. Something good for you. It's coming together.
We've got some great local news when it comes to high school. Let's talk about local professional sports.
Yes.
San Diego Padres are going to be back, I think.
Absolutely.
Maybe a pennant running. We got Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp, I know you were out there in Peoria. You were watching some of the spring training. How did that go?
It was fantastic. And the one thing that I learned from the second I stepped in that Padres locker room, in previous years, just been, a bunch of guys kind of don't know each other, trying to figure out the world. This year when I walked in, even with this cabaret of new individuals, it was amazing to just feel the connectivity. Matt Kemp is sitting there. The guy's only been in this locker room for 2 weeks. He's already got control of the music. And one thing you got to know, the guy who controls the music in the locker room, he is the leader. And he was sitting there. He wasn't just playing a bunch of rap. He was playing 80s music. We had Aha going. At one point, it felt like a junior high, one of those proms where guys are like slow dancing, to take my breath away or something. It got really weird. But the point is, this place is locked in, and I cannot wait to see what happens here. When they get here, that second week of April, playing games here at Petco Park. It's going to be electric against the Giants. James Shields is pitching well. That whole lineup, 1 through 5, is pitching well, and they can hit. You're talking about Matt Kemp, by the way, leading home runs and RBIs in spring. That's exactly what you want out of a guy that you're paying a lot of money to.
Well, with a guy that can control, Matt Kemp is going to be here. With a guy that controls the music, he can just control everything.
Yes.
It's the same thing, not just at the locker room, but also in your car. My wife controls the music in the car, and she controls the household. Let's talk about San Diego Chargers.
Yes.
Okay, I mean it's been in the news every single night. It seems like. What do you think? Are Chargers staying or are they going? What's happening?
You know, I don't want to be Douglas Downer in here. This is an upbeat show, and I like it. I'm not saying that it's impossible, because it's not impossible. But what the city has to understand is the Chargers are looking for a facility that creates money for the Chargers. And right now, the city's approaching this stadium as something that can create money, create revenue for the city. And once they understand that it has to go the other way in that function, then they'll be able to keep the team here. This is the problem with this $1.7 billion stadium they want to build in Carson. It can self-generate money for the San Diego Chargers, private money. If San Diego can't create private money and only has to go off of public money, then they're not going to be successful. It doesn't matter whether it's downtown, it doesn't matter whether it's in Mission Valley. It's something that they're going to have to figure out.
Well, if we all put in,
Yes.
I've got $20. I've got
I
20 bucks.
understand.
If we all put in 20
You know,
bucks.
I'm going to give this personally to Dean Spitz.
That money back. San Diego Gulls. San Diego
Yes.
Gulls are coming. How many of you
have
guys
them
like
back.
hockey out here? How many of you like hockey?
You know, I've been surprised by this. There have been a lot of hockey fans. They've been hidden away waiting for this moment. They're here. It's great.
They have been hidden. They've been hidden.
I-
I've never met one. I've never been in San Diego. In San Diego, my goodness. So what do you think? San Diego Gulls, I know, they were going to be possibly called the Sabres. Then they
Yes.
were officially called the Gulls.
They sure were.
And then there was a press release that was hilarious. And you were there.
Yes, they wanted to do this debut and say, hey, San Diego Gulls. So they have this big wall of ice that they put up, and they gave the owner these sledgehammers, knock down the ice, and tell him, we're the San Diego Gulls. And what happens? Chunk, nothing. Chunk, nothing. So, okay, chunk, no. It took about 7 swings to finally see like the G and like a little beak. And then finally they do the whole thing. And San Diego Gulls, the people were happy. It's actually a funny story, too. They were setting up, and they didn't want anyone to come inside because they wanted to give away the logo was there. But I snuck inside like an hour earlier, and they're putting the ice sculpture together. Took a picture, put it on the internet, spoiled the whole thing. It was great.
Well, it's kind of like this show. It takes about 7 tries to get in, right?
Oh, jeez. Hey, I liked each one of those tries.
You saw them.
Each version.
Well, you know, we have a great segment tonight. We've got a great guest, Danyelle Wolf. She
Yes.
is a professional female boxer.
Absolutely.
Now, you're going to be helping us.
I agree.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. What do you know about boxing?
You know, I'm pretty good with the boxing.
Are
know. We can get it done, you know, especially
Okay.
what's going on. You know, right after my birthday is April 30th. Like my birthday present is seeing Mayweather and Pacquiao go to war. So, you know, I like the boxing.
Who do you think? Mayweather or Pacquiao? I mean, is Mayweather even going to be making it to the fight, or is he going to be arrested on the way there? Because no matter what, is something always
He will be arrested
comes up.
and then bailed out by the time the first round is set to begin, so he'll be okay.
Ding, ding. He
know.
comes running out in his orange jumpsuit.
Well, hey, this is a San Diego town, and the Pac-Man is huge in San Diego. But here's the problem. We've seen him go down before. We haven't seen that out of Floyd yet. And Floyd, he's the kind of guy who likes to sneak around, likes to move a little bit, doesn't want you to get in there. That's his thing. And unfortunately, with Pac-Man, it's going to go the whole way. It's going to come down to judge's decision. Unfortunately, for those who are living here, I think it's going to be another win, another no losses in the column once again for
all right,
Floyd. That's my take
the
right
prediction is out there. Brandon Stoney's already called it. Well, we are going to see
You should
Danyelle
still watch
Wolf.
the fight, though.
Well, we're going to watch the fight. But we want to watch Danyelle Wolf tonight.
Absolutely.
And I've got some moves, too. I've got some moves. Her and I are going to go
I
toe-to-toe.
cannot wait to see it.
You're going to be calling it live.
Absolutely,
Make
sir.
sure that you watch the All-Star. This is fantastic. Every single night, 10:45 KUSI. You can
All
watch this
Sports
guy right
Report.
here. All Sports Report.
Definitely watch
PPR,
it.
of course, during high school. Football happening later on this year. But again, we're going to see you later on during the show. Coming
Yes,
up
sir.
next, thank you very much, man. Thank
Good
you
to
very
be
much. Coming
here.
up next, we're going to see Danyelle Wolf right here. Well, remember, all you got to do is be in the studio audience, and you can win all kinds of great things. This time from Project Pie, a lot of great locations throughout San Diego. 2 free pizzas are going to go to one lucky winner right here. Again, just tonightsandiego.com. Be a part of the studio audience, or of course, Facebook or Instagram. You can be right here for a live show of Tonight in San Diego. Well, we have got a young lady who's not only beautiful, but she will kick your butt in any street fight that you can think of. She's also on the cover of ESPN Body Magazine. She is a 3-time National Female Boxing Champion. So many great things, so many great medals. Ladies and gentlemen, Danyelle Wolf. Well, Miss Danyelle Wolf, we finally were able to lock you down on the show here. I want to first off talk about that right there. Wearing absolutely nothing. Absolutely. Were you nervous when you were here? I mean, ESPN Body Issue, there weren't that many people that were able to be in this magazine.
I actually asked if I could wear that same outfit out here, but they
said... I did not disagree why she did. I mean, I don't understand. You still can. You still can. We have a fan. So I mean, were you nervous? Because I mean, you're naked. You are in your birthday suit in front of quite a few people. I'm sure it's ESPN.
I mean, when they gave me the call, I was just like, are you sure you have the right person, you know? And, I'm like amateur boxer going after the Olympics, like I'm on my journey. And they called me, I'm just like, sure, I'll do it. And then I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, is this morally correct? Like I go to church. I'm like, is this the right thing for me to do? And I'm like, and then someone told me like Disney owns ESPN, and I'm like, oh yeah, then I can do it. Then I can do it. I'm like Mickey Mouse, Little Mermaid. I'm like, I can do it. I'm like my mom
Mickey Mouse
has
can
to
do
be
it.
okay.
You can do it.
Exactly.
Mickey Mouse. In fact, Mickey Mouse is a sponsor of this show as well. So if Mickey Mouse can drink coffee, I can drink coffee, right?
So I remember when I showed up, it was in Beverly Hills. Yeah. And, I'm just like, it'll probably be like half girls, there'll be girls, like maybe I'll have a girl photographer. It was like a guy photographer, a guy assistant, a guy's assistant. I mean, everybody's like assistant was a guy. Just like,
I'm sure
there's no
was.
girls.
In fact, I had my name in there as well. I didn't get the call. Nobody canceled on that one. They had bronchitis and they still showed up. They didn't care. They were going to show up for you. Well, I'm glad you're here. I mean, it's huge. I mean, you live here in San Diego. You've been here obviously for how long?
I think like 7-8 years now.
Yeah, for quite a while. I mean, there's a lot of great athletes in San Diego. And you're definitely one of them. You're hopeful for the 2016 Olympics as well for boxing. That's exciting. I mean, you eat, breathe, sleep. I mean, boxing. I mean, that's all I see you do. I follow you on Instagram. That's all you do. You're working out. You're training for the next upcoming fight. You're training for this. You're training for that. You're a training fool. Is what it is.
I am, but I do have a dog, so I kind of have a life. Because I have a dog.
That's what. Let's talk about, because I heard 8 years ago. I mean, a lot of people know WWE, the divas. You were asked to be a part of this auditioning process. It started off at 1,600 and it dwindled down to not too many, and you were one of the finalists.
Yes, top 10 actually.
Top 10 out of 1,600
I think it was 6.
To be a diva in the WWE. And you and I would chat backstage, and what a story it was. What a day that was.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I was boxing for like 2 months, and so I'm like, yeah, like this is the sport. I want to go all the way. Like I didn't know what sport to pick, and I was just like, I discovered boxing because people thought I was a fighter, and I was like, no, I'm not a fighter. And then like so many people asked me, and I was just like, this is the sport I think I want to stick with. Like it was the ultimate challenge, the ultimate journey, and to make a long story short. So I chose it, and I was just like, this is the journey I want. I'm going all the way, no matter what. This is it. So I was training full time, all the time, every single day, and then somebody saw me on the street, and they were like, we want you to try out for the WWE Diva search. And I was just like...
I saw you in the street. First off, I wouldn't be asking you to do anything because I figured you'd be kicking my butt for any reason. I mean, you're massive. You're beautiful.
Massive is not the word you say to a girl.
You're beautiful.
Okay, that's not what you say to a girl. Massive gets you hit.
That's what I'm afraid. I mean, you're not massive in a bad way, but you are so muscular. I mean, you're intimidating. That's the word. Intimidating. Yes, you're intimidating. You know,
We get Amazon prototype is the new nickname I've been.
You're intimidating because of your stature, and you're beautiful, so it brings people in. But you're intimidating. So anybody coming up to you and asking you to do something has got to be scary for anybody. But they asked you to be the WWE recently, American Ninja Warrior. You were on a couple of weeks ago as well.
Broken Skulls.
Broken Skulls is going to be coming up. I heard CMT ask her to be on Broken Skulls. Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. We all love that guy. Asked her to be on the show. There's a lot of great things coming up. A lot of great things coming up.
Olympic trials.
Olympic trials as well. I mean, this is what I feel bad for, is that dog. Because the dog is going to be at the house. You have all these things going on. Who's feeding the dog? Who's feeding the dog?
Roommates.
Yeah, you have friends out here. You have friends out. That's good. That's good. Well, let's chat about this Olympic trials. It's going to be really exciting, but it's going to be a training that you've never been through before, possibly. You got a new trainer that you're a part of, a new gym that you're a part of as well. That's here in the crowd.
Yes.
I mean, you're a 3-time national champion. But when it
Yes.
comes to the Olympics, how does the training change? Does it change?
No. I mean, when I decide to do something, I go all the way. I can't do anything half-butt. Can we swear on this show? Can we
Half-assed.
share?
I'll say it. It's okay.
So, like, when I choose to do something, I do it. I go all the way. You know, like, someone's like, oh, why don't you surf? You live in San Diego. I'm like, if I'm going to surf, I'm going to turn pro. I'm going to get sponsors. I'm going to go all the way. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, with boxing, it's like when I choose to go after something, I go all the way. I train as much as I possibly can to not overtrain, I guess. You know, I said to my strength coach, I was like, I want to do everything I possibly can in a day, in 24 hours, that I'm not going to be overtrained. And he's like, you're crazy. You know, like, just relax. And I'm like, no, I want to do everything I possibly can. You know what I mean? So when I chose this journey, you know, I put everything into it. You know, so I've been training that I was going to be in the Olympics from day one.
That's exciting. I'm excited to see you. 2016, we're just a short year away. It'd be great to be able to see you out there going for the gold for the entire United States. In fact, I mean, you not just already have some gold medals. You got 1, 2, 3. I mean, you have all these gold medals right here. I mean, it's just.
What medals do you have?
Busy. I have a medal of honor. I don't have anything. You know what I did? I have a handwriting. 4th grade handwriting contest. I won. It's beautiful. You would love this medal. It looks nothing like this. So I mean that journey to the Olympics next year. I mean it's not cheap. It's not cheap to be a part of the Olympics. You either got to get a major sponsor. You got to have some local sponsorships. And I know that people can help support you to get to the Olympics. How does that happen? I know I got T-shirts right here, actually, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually did the artwork of this. It's half my face, half a wolf face. My last name is Wolf, if you didn't know.
The Wolf Pack. We all love the Wolf Pack. We all love the Wolf Pack. So that's a great, and then it says, fight for your dream. Fight for your dream right there. So they can go to DanyelleWolf.com. They can donate and help you on your journey to the Olympics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we here at Tonight in San Diego are going to support that. Hopefully you will at home as well. The studio audience will. So again, DanyelleWolf.com. When we come back, Danyelle Wolf and I, we are going to go toe-to-toe. We're going to go head-to-head in a little boxing competition. Stay where you are. The time has come. The time has come. It's going to be me and Danyelle Wolf. We're going to go toe-to-toe right now. We're going to see who is the biggest champion in San Diego with the Tonight in San Diego Boxticle course. That's right, Boxticle course. Dino, come on back out here. Explain to us what we're going to be doing because this is going to be exciting. I know you really went out on this one, didn't you? This is a boxing, not a boxer. It's a boxing match.
English is my second language.
Paraguay. Okay. So what are we going to be doing here?
All right, well, we have a few different things you have to go through. First, we have our jump rope. But before we get started, let's bring our own sports announcer from KUSI, Brandon Stone! Thank you for coming out, Brandon.
I was going to say you were looking good, but I don't want to look at your goods.
Could you still say it, though?
No.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to get started. The first course you have to do is the jump rope. You know, every boxer has to actually be good at jump ropes. But here, we want to see who does it with the best style, the coolest jump roping skills, if you will. So, if you would please, Danyelle. Yeah.
Here we go. We've got here from San Diego by way of New York, Pennsylvania, at 152 pounds, the 3-time U.S. champion, Danyelle Wolf. This is all style points. You've got 30 seconds. I
Style.
want to see some style. Let's do it. Style.
Yeah.
There we go. Crossover quick, and she's got the speed going. It's about a 30 mph here, and she's got the quickness. She's got the agility. She's got the versatility. It's a wolf pack of standards here.
Time. All right.
Beautiful, beautiful work
Yeah.
from the wolf woman.
Jefe, you have some work to do, man.
Yes, he does here at 150 when he has the weights in his shoes. The 3-time matzo ball eating champion of the world. Jeff Craft, let's go. He's going the backwards route. Doesn't work. Now the frontwards route. You usually see this in the first grade challengers right here. Doing the whip. When you say ghost ride the whip, I didn't actually mean with the whip. Nothing. Hey, it's a whip challenge. Oh boy.
All right.
I'm going to have to say here, this seems like it's a wolf's round, wouldn't you say?
Yep, I would have to say so as well. All right, next up we have a shadow boxing competition. This one is going to be both of them going on at once. We have these fancy wolf gloves. Who's wearing these?
Good decision, sir.
All right, and then we have the plain old white as American white bread can be. I swear, I didn't write that joke earlier, okay? It wasn't me. All right?
It wasn't me.
As you guys get ready
Didn't
for
write
the
the
shadow
joke.
boxing contest, I'm going to get ready for the next competition.
Sounds great, man.
I'll be
Let's
right
take
back.
a look here. Again, we want to see who shows the toughness, who shows the versatility, who shows they could actually beat someone up in a fight. I'm guessing the one on the left. Let's take a look. And go! We've got some nice jabs here on the left, but Wolf seems like she has quite the agility. She seems hungry like one. Meanwhile, Mr. Jeff, I don't know if he could beat an old lady looking for a purse at this point. I'm not exactly sure. I think at one point he actually did the Macarena. Anyway, that'll do. We're going to have to check with the judges on this one. The judges are asking me if I'm dumb because they already know this one is once again going to Danyelle Wolf and not you. So go back to whatever you're doing. What do we got here, Dean?
All right.
What we got? I'm kind of scared.
Who's got the strongest punch?
I'm just happy I don't have to punch you.
Yeah, you're happy about the punch?
I'm happy we're at a 15-foot range from one another. But anyway, this is the strongest punch contest.
Okay.
Anyway, we're going to see. Go ahead, sir. I'll let you explain.
I had to make sure I was prepared and I was safe.
You've got two sports going there.
Do I?
You do. Because those aren't football pads.
No.
And that's not a boxing helmet.
Oh,
You look like you played football with Red Grange.
Oh.
No one here knows who that is.
I'm not even from this country, so I would not know who he is. All right, you guys
You look like
ready?
you played with Rojo Grange.
I'm going to hand over the mic.
No one will want to. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got 3 shots. What can he put together? Jeff with punch number 1 and... Great shot to the left and right, going straight to the kidneys, underneath the little one, right to the middle, right to the end zone again. Great shots there. Beautiful job. And now he looks like Michael Jackson with the one glove, but that's okay. Hee, ow. Good job. All right, let's see what the professional has under her belt. Here we go. LL Cool J says, and he's already down. The mystical punch takes care of it. Another victory for Wolf. Great work. Great work.
I thought I saw a penny down there.
I'm sure that's exactly what happened.
I'm ready now.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if she can actually get him with one ear. See if he doesn't cower out again. Do it. Over, and it's done again. Out like a... Hold on, whoa. The guy may actually be injured. You okay, brother?
I think I'm in love.
I understand. Have you seen the ESPN body issue, maybe? No, you didn't? All right. Good luck. You gotta... I said I wouldn't touch you, but I'm gonna... Anyway, all right. Good job. You the real MVP. But clearly she's the winner unless you got something else under your sleeve.
Yeah, so listen, listen, she went, but there's house rules. I'm the host of this show. I'm the host of this show. So I challenge you to one more boxticle competition. Do you want to be a part of this boxticle competition? Do you take the challenge?
Si, senor.
Si, senor. Is he from Paraguay as well? What is going on here? We're going to have one more challenge, and this is the true boxing championship final round. You ready, Mr. and Mrs. Wolf? Mrs. Wolf, bring it!
I'm ready.
All right. She's ready.
Here we go.
Let's see it. Bring that box.
All right.
All right. Jeff, would you like to explain your boxing challenge to these fine folks? Stand with me and tell me, what do you got
So
going
this is
here?
how it's going to work. We've got a box of a lot of different items.
I'm seeing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to
Brushes,
pick up
Cosmos.
these items with our boxing gloves. This is
Okay.
a boxing challenge, of
Yes.
course. And whoever can put the most items in their box wins. That's all you got to do. It's a boxing championship.
As Mills Lane would say, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Do you understand the rules? You understand the challenge? Silence is golden, so we're going to go with it. Put the box down. Okay.
I think this might be the boxing match of the century.
Absolutely. Do it! Go! 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 The tape goes in with the dog bone, but Jeff's got some. We're seeing Hustler there. She's got it in. The Marshmallow Peeps, there's no choice. So go the Cosmos. Everything goes in. Jeff hits me with things. Give a dog a bone, but guess what? Wolf is going to go home with the victory. Great work. You're champion. Wonderful job.
All right, so, listen up. You can't win them all, but you know what? Hey, give it up for Danyelle Wolf right there. Give it up for Danyelle Wolf.
You too, buddy. Give it up for this guy.
Here, give me that mic. We're going to be back with a lot more. Charlie Wayne Ray is going to be right here on the Guitar Center stage. I got a lot more boxing to do. Charlie Ray's next. Come on, let's go. Yeah! Musical guest on the show before, but this one is pretty special as well. She has over 600,000 views on YouTube. We'll talk about why. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Charlie Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Ray right here. 600,000 views. How in the world? And it's growing, and it's growing. How in the world did that happen? Did you expect that?
No, not at all. Not even in the slightest.
Where were you?
I've been busking actually outside Balboa Theater for a month and a half. I was just about to wrap up, and I've seen people take like videos here and there on their camera phones and stuff. So it just happened that one of them kind of, there's something special about it.
Something special. It was. I watched it the other day, and for those of you that don't know, 600,000 views. It wasn't that she was in a studio. It wasn't that when she was on a major stage. You were out on the streets. I mean, you were out on the streets, and you were a street performing sensation. I mean, it's just absolutely unbelievable, and you didn't expect it to happen at all.
No way. No.
But now you're opening up Sheryl Crow, Pat Benatar, Hart even.
That was
It's gonna be
amazing.
pretty. Fantastic. I mean,
That was
you're how old are you now?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I mean, it's not like you're in your 40s.
I'm in my 20s.
Yeah, it's like you're in your
So
20s.
that's good.
Be proud of being in your 20s. I would love to say I'm in my 20s. I am in my 20s. I'm not in my 20s. I'm not even close. Not even close. I mean, you're still so young, and you've opened up for some fantastic artists. You've been an artist on Reverb Nation for quite a while.
Wow.
Now, iTunes. That just happened
iTunes
recently.
yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
So
Just
excited.
yesterday.
Yes.
And how many songs can we buy on iTunes now?
I think 11
Okay.
or 12, yeah.
So how did you get started in all this? You were pretty young,
I was pretty young. Yeah.
about 5 years old, and all of a sudden you just knew this is what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I grabbed a guitar. It was my dad's guitar, like tucked away in the corner, and there's only 3 strings on it, so I learned how to play on a 3-string guitar. And I was like astounded when there were 3 more strings that I could actually like.
You give me 3 more
Like,
strings
oh my
after 3
God,
strings, I'm done.
I can do
I
everything.
think I could do maybe 3 strings. It's not going to sound good, but yeah.
But yeah,
Not
no,
good at
just
anything.
you know what? I've always chased feelings my whole life. So when something feels right and it clicks and it connects, like I've never wanted anything else. So I focus on that and try to be the best at that.
Who are your music influences?
When I was younger, probably vocals wise, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. And I got a little bit older and I started going to singer-songwriters like Joe Purdy, Ray LaMontagne.
Look at that. Look at
Some
that.
real singers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So your goal? I mean, I know you've been a singer-songwriter for a long time. You've been a solo artist for a while. You just started a full-fledged band now. You know, there's
Yeah.
like 5 of you, or 6 of you, or 20 of you now at this
It's like
point.
30 of us.
30 of you guys. I mean, there's quite a few of you guys
Yeah, it's a
that are out
5-piece.
there now. But I mean, what is the ultimate the goal for you? Do you want to go on tour? Do you want to get signed by a major label? Because there's a lot of labels out there now that are independent that I've talked to some artists that say they like it a little bit better. They like to be with it. But what is your goal?
The goal honestly is to have my music everywhere. So
Available
whatever that
for
means.
people.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's really like I write a lot, you know. I want it to move people, so as many people can be moved and remember that, you know, there's love and kindness and patience and jealousy and beauty in the world instead of monotonous, everything is the same. I wanted to splash a little color. So, I mean, yeah, I would love to get signed by a label, as long as they don't stamp on my creative, you know, energy.
I'll sign it. I'll create a label right now. It's called Tonight in San Diego label. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Such an unbelievable talent. I mean, it's such an unbelievable. You know, you open up. We had said it. Sheryl Crow, Pat Benatar, so many more. Heart, though. There's a funny story with Heart. Share that story because it's
pretty amazing.
Pretty crazy. I agree.
Well, okay, so I just got there. I was super nervous. It's a long time ago. And Ann Wilson, one of the, obviously,
Ann Wilson. I mean, come on.
she's unreal.
She's hung out with Ann Wilson.
Well, she's standing next to me going through, very frustrated, you know, with what she's going to wear for the night. So I kind of left her alone. I was going to say, hi, I'm Charlie. Didn't go, though. So I'm outside my dressing room. I'm freaking out again. And Nancy's there. And their song, These Dreams, has always been one of my favorite Heart songs that since I was a kid, These Dreams. And I just wanted to tell her, hey, Nancy, like, you killed it on that song. Because she's always been so, you know, she's not the lead singer, and I understand that. And I'm like, you did so well. Like, that's one of my favorite songs. And she went and just told me, we had a beer together and cheers each other. She's talking about her husband and her kids and how she felt really nervous because her sister's like the main star and everything, like, as far as singing. And it was really cool to see her so humble and real with me. She didn't owe me anything. She didn't know me. It was cool to see. It was just an amazing feeling with somebody that I respect, admire so much.
That's
just
awesome.
talk to me. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was good.
Well, I mean, you know, it's amazing that you're, you know, you are who you are at such a young age. You know what you want. You know who you are. I sit next to you. I feel the energy. You're going to be a superstar. She's going to be a superstar. Charlie Ray. You're going to be a superstar. Well, we're going to see the superstardom on the stage right here in just a little while. But again, iTunes, you can buy all 11 songs on iTunes right now. She's been on Reverb Nation for a long time. Pandora, I want to download a Pandora station from Charlie Ray. Is that coming pretty soon?
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon. Pandora is going to be Charlie Ray. She's going to be all over the place, but we're going to see her live coming up next right here on the Guitar Center stage. Charlie Ray, ladies and gentlemen. Is a sensational talent. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have her on the Guitar Center stage here tonight in San Diego. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Ray.
Something in me, give me my favorite chair. There's a cold wind outside, December's in the air. Help yourself to some coffee and peanut butter pie.
Hey, I told you we had a great show here tonight. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, hashtag Tonight in San Diego. Subscribe to us on YouTube for past episodes and, of course, tickets. TonightInSanDiego.com. Be a part of this great audience. We have a lot of fun here. Want to thank the Horton Grand for letting us take over this incredible facility here in the Gas Lamp. I want you guys here. So much great talent, just like Charlie Ray. Belly Up, 94.9, Fuller Lighting. Want to thank also, of course, DJ Thielen for being with us each and every week. Want to thank Dino Spazzini, special guest here tonight as well. Brandon Stone for KUSI. Make sure to watch him each and every night at 10:45 on KUSI. Danyelle Wolf, sponsor. Again, you guys can sponsor her, DanielleWolf.com. Help her get to the Olympics. And, of course, Charlie Ray. Again, CharlieRay.com. She's going to be playing on April 14th at the Commons, starting at 6:30 to 8:30. Go see that show. But I want you guys to be here next week. Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Here, right now, Guitar Center stage. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Ray.